A proposed ordinance targets the money and belongings of suspected gang members, and WGN's Jenna Barnes has more on this tonight.
The mayor is in D.C. for the U.S. Mayor's Conference, but she spent some time on Zoom with reporters here today defending that controversial crime reduction proposal.
Look, we're in the middle of a significant crime surge, and what I hear from residents all over the city is they want me to do something about it.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot defending her plan to sue suspected gang members to tackle crime.
This is a tool that we can use to aid in that fight.
The Victims' Justice Ordinance would allow the city to file civil lawsuits and seize assets and property bought with what the mayor calls blood money. It was introduced in September, but now 50 civil rights attorneys have signed a letter urging the mayor to withdraw it.
I think the most important here is that it is going to lead to the over-policing, yet again, of Black, brown, and poor communities.
The co-author of that letter telling WGN Radio the ordinance would victimize people who aren't even a part of the criminal enterprises.
These aren't necessarily the homes and cars that the people who are going to be engaged in these civil lawsuits, it might not even be their property. It could be, say, their grandmother's property or a sibling or something like that.
Lightfoot says a judge would decide in each case whether the city meets a high burden of proof, vowing an open and transparent process.
We're going to be focused on not the guys on the corner. We're going to be focused on the shot callers, the people who are actually really making the money as a result of the illegal gun trade, and the ones that are really wreaking havoc in our communities.
But critics fear the ordinance would wreak havoc of its own.
Incentivize the police to police poor people is just not the answer. We need to have a more comprehensive understanding of why people are engaging in crime and the racial history that is embedded in that, particularly in Chicago.
The fate of this ordinance is still yet to be determined. Some aldermen will hear testimony on the proposal tomorrow afternoon, guys. So we'll keep you posted on where it goes from there.
All right, Jenna, thanks.